The Texas Chainsaw Massacre first shocked audiences in 1974. Its opening narration claimed the story was true, blurring the line between fact and fiction. The film's marketing convinced people a real family of cannibals once stalked Texas. This myth turned a low-budget horror film into a cultural phenomenon. People left theaters believing they'd seen a retelling of real American crime. Rumors spread about a real house in rural Texas where horrors occurred. The film's power came from this perceived authenticity. Leatherface felt like a monster who could be your neighbor. Director Tobe Hooper fueled the legend, hinting at real-life inspirations in interviews. The story became a modern folktale, growing bigger than the film itself. But the truth is more complicated. There was no real family of cannibal killers in Texas, nor any actual chainsaw massacre. The true story was a clever fabrication, yet the film's core was inspired by a real criminal case. The roots of this legend weren't in Texas, but in the farmlands of Wisconsin. The real horror that inspired Leatherface was stranger than fiction. Let's uncover the true story behind the legend. The seed of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was planted in Plainfield, Wisconsin. In 1957, this quiet farming town became infamous for a grotesque crime. Director Tobe Hooper drew from the chilling details of this case. The real-life inspiration wasn't a chainsaw-wielding giant, but a solitary man named Ed Gein. Gein lived alone, his oddness hiding unimaginable secrets. The horror lay in his quiet madness and the shocking things he did at home. Hooper's idea for the film came from a crowded hardware store and a fleeting thought about chainsaws. He merged this with the disturbing story of Ed Gein. The result, Leatherface, a villain born from real horror and cinematic imagination. Gein's case didn't directly mirror the film, but provided its most disturbing elements. The line between reality and fiction was forever blurred. Ed Gein was born in 1906, raised by a domineering, fanatically religious mother. Isolated on a farm, Ed's mind warped after her death in 1945. He preserved her rooms as a shrine and let the rest of the house decay. Gein began robbing graves, targeting women who resembled his mother. He used their remains to craft macabre household items. The horror was discovered in 1957, when police found the body of Bernice Worden and gruesome artifacts in Gein's home. Furniture made from bones, bowls from skulls, and a suit of human skin revealed the extent of his madness. Gein murdered at least 2 women. The rest of the remains came from graves. He was declared insane and spent his life in a mental institution. Gein's story became a national sensation, a chilling reminder of evil hiding in plain sight. His crimes shocked the nation